I'm Amelie and welcome once again to my channel. Today I'm going to be watching a brand new show. This show is Kinnporsche. I've been talking about it for about a week and I'm really excited. I still don't know if that's how I actually pronounce it, but I'm hoping it is. That is the pronunciation I'm going for. I guess today I may find out if it's correct or not. I'm not sure. So, this is a show that I got recommended a lot. I got recommended by people in the comments, but also from people in real life. Like people tell me, oh, this show that you have to watch. I have students that recommend this show, and not only recommend it for their end of the year project, they are doing a presentation on this show. They had already told me, because they told me, teacher, you have to watch it because we are going to spoil it. Which is, little shit, but also a good way to assure that I was going to start it, which is going to be awkward because let me tell you, I have watched the trailer for this show, so I know it's kind of, yes, my voice is shit, parentheses, my voice is shit, my throat still hasn't recovered for whatever happened, the pharyngitis that I have like 2 weeks ago, I'm still not great, so the sounds that may come from my, mouth may be, what they are. So be understanding because there's absolutely nothing that I can do about it. This is what happens when you have pharyngitis, but at the same time, you actually have to continue working. So, not in my translation job, but in my teaching job, I kind of have to speak a lot. So this happens. I haven't been able to recover completely since a long time. So this is what we have. So anyway, I've seen the trailer of this show and I know it's kind of, I don't mean to sound like a Victorian, old matriarch. I don't know, but it's kind of looks spicy. There were some scenes that were, probably not appropriate for children, but not that my students, not my students are children, they're actually older teenagers, but it's going, well, let's see what they say when they do the presentation. Anyway, I've been really excited for this. Even my best friend recommended, and she doesn't watch a lot of like Asian dramas, and I recommend all of them. Like I recommended to her, like all of the ones that I've seen, The Untamed, Word of Honor. What is the other one that I recommended? I don't remember. Cherry Magic I recommended as well. I recommended a lot to them and she wasn't very interested in any of them. But for some reason, this one she watched. I have no explanation to this, but there we have it. So I guess I have to watch it. Now I've been forced to watch it. And again, I watched the trailer. It seems very interesting. I think it's definitely very different to what I've seen so far in my channel. Obviously, I think all of the content that I've watched so far has been BL. But, either Chinese BL, which is mostly, not explicit, because of censorship, and it has a particular name. Is it Damei or something like that? And then I watch Japanese BL, which has been between very tame, like not even a kiss tame, to not even openly accepting the relationship, like not accepting, not even recognizing that they're in a relationship, just implying it. So this is probably the first thing that I'm going to watch that would be like actual explicit content. No, I don't mean explicit like pornographic, but I mean explicit like fully embracing the whole possibilities of the BL genre, I guess. So I'm actually very excited. And also the first thing that I'm going to watch from Thailand. I have never watched anything from Thailand. So this is a first for me and I'm excited because I know that they have a lot of shows. I'll be honest, a lot of the shows that some people told me about it, they were more like high school type of thing, shows, which I am just not that into. Like, I'm sorry if anybody wants to recommend me a high school show. I'm probably not going to watch it because I don't know. I'm just not that interested in high. I'm over 30, so my interest in whatever happens in high school, it's already gone. And I feel like I'm also old enough not to relate to anything that's happened in high school nowadays. So I don't know. There may be some very good shows, but I haven't been very interested in watching any of them. So I'm actually excited for this one because they seem like actually older people. Like, I don't know if older, like, you know, over 20, I would say. I don't know how old they are. Maybe I'll be surprised. Maybe it turns out they are in high school. What do I know about this show? I had watched the trailer and that's pretty much it. So I know it's from Thailand and whatever happened in the trailer. I watched one of the trailers. I don't know. There were a few. I just chose one at random. And it seems like this show is definitely going to be related to mafia things. My hope with that is that I hope it's not too violent because I am very weak. I just cannot see a lot of violence and blood, or I can see gore, like things like that. I have a very low tolerance for that, so immediately I close my eyes. So I'm just, if there is a lot of that, then I'm going to spend a long time just closing my eyes and not watching the screen. If this happens, what else? What else? I think it has to do with someone who is in the mafia and then their bodyguards. I think that's what, I think that's more or less something, the plot. And the other thing that I noticed based on the trailer is that there is a lot of characters. Like, I know that there are the two main ones, but I notice a lot of other characters. That is, like a lot of them. So that is also going to be interesting for me to remember. Do I have something to write around me? No, I have nothing. I have paper, but I don't have any pens. So I guess I'm not taking notes today, but maybe for the next one. Let's hope I remember for the next one. Anything else? There is the show also has some, I don't know how explicit it is. I don't think it's going to be that explicit. I don't think it's going to be, pornographic, but it definitely has some scenes. It has some some scenes that are probably going to be awkward. Like, it's already awkward to, I don't know, maybe it's just me. Maybe it's just me being, I don't know. I don't know if I'm a prude. To be honest, I have watched other shows that have fairly, explicit scenes. The one that comes to mind is, what is the name of this show? This Japanese shows, The Writer, is that the name of the show? I don't know, but there are like, it's a show, and then I think there is a couple of movies, and I think I watched the show and a movie, and that was explicit. And let me tell you, I'll be uncomfortable watching that even with my friends. Like, if it wasn't with my friends, I would be uncomfortable watching that. So, and when I react to things, it's a little bit like watching things with other people. So it may be awkward. But let me tell you that I am a translator, and I do, and now not so much, but I have translated a lot of erotica. So it shouldn't be. I shouldn't be as much of a prude as I am, but apparently I may be. I don't know. I think deep down I'm just a Victorian maiden, apparently. So, anything else I know about this show? Nothing. I know that one of the characters has the absolute best eyebrows that I've ever seen in the whole of my life. Like, no kidding. The moment he appeared on screen, and I think he's one of the main characters. I hope he is. I'm pretty sure he is. He has, like, goddamn, those are some good eyebrows. And let me tell you something about myself. I'm so weak for eyebrows. Like, give me some bushy eyebrows and that's it. I'm gone. Like, men, women, I don't care. That's it. I have no words to explain how much I like bushy eyebrows. And the ones in this guy are like perfection because they are also like arc and pointy. I don't know. That makes me very excited to watch this show. So there we have it. I'm a prude, but I'm also just very willing, just very willing for a good pair of eyebrows. That's all it takes for me. So that's it. That's all I know about this show. That's, I'm trying to think if I actually have heard something. I have seen a lot of pictures. The guys are very good looking and all of that. And I think that's it. I think we just have to start it. I think we just have to start the show. I downloaded this time because my internet connection has been, crazy. It has been, supposedly they were going to fix it, this afternoon, and they did came to fix it, but, a while ago it was, misbehaving again. So, No, I don't know. I don't know what to do. So this one, at least I have it in my computer so I can do the reaction without the internet. And let's just start. Let's just start with Kinnporsche episode number 1. I'm going to be watching one episode a week because they last like an hour. And that is a very long episode. I don't know how much the intro and the outro, but still 1 hour. Like, I think the longest episodes that I've seen are like, the Untamed World Wonder thing. It's like 40 minutes, 50 minutes at least. So this one definitely on the longer side, which I'm happy because it only has 14 episodes, I think. I don't know, something like that. Okay, I'm going to stop rambling and go straight into the episode. So let's go to Kinnporsche episode number 1 right now.